20 years ago, a bunch of teenagers played a game of great and terrible power. There were no rules in early aughts America/Tokyo, until a boy named Yugi discovered that he could abuse the system. Now, it is up to ShibuyaGato.
If two duelists were stuck in a basement and one stole the other's mind with a dark energy disc, would that be fucked up or what?
Shora.
With all these mind games he's playing, you could call him Esperobics.
Carlamity Carl.
He said he wants to play a game, Yugi.
And Bio-Roxas.
Let's play a game. A Shadow Realm game.
To revisit these past events using the Millennium Microphone and save the world from the Shadow Games, just as that bad Egyptian bitch did 5,020 years ago.
This episode just starts with us going, wow.
Wow. I heard Carl won.
Wow. Fucked him up, baby.
I had to do it twice because I was muted for the first one, but I was recording.
Yeah, no, I'll hear two of them on your recording and just go, neat. Oh, okay.
Yo, let me get a look at that sauce. Welcome to the Millennium
Would you like to play a Shadow game?
Fuck you, Carl. You don't get an intro.
Shibuya, cut that bitch out. Welcome to the Millennium Microphone.
Shibuya, cut Carl out of the podcast entirely. Give me his money.
What if I just cut you both out and made it me and Bio talking about Kingdom Hearts instead of Yu-Gi-Oh? Wouldn't that be neat?
That'd be nice. Welcome to the Kingdom Hearts Welcome to
the Millennium Melody Cast.
Welcome to the Final Fantasy XIV Shadow Realm Bringers podcast.
I wonder if someone's made mods to get like Yugi's hair into FF14.
Oh, I'm sure.
Absolutely.
Oh god.
Okay, so what? Because I've heard about modding in 14, but if you get caught, you're like banned. Is that right?
I have no idea. I think it depends on like whether it's cosmetic or not, if anything. Because like I see people do I don't know the specific class, but some of them use like tarot cards, and I've seen people do mods that are like, oh yeah, make the back of the cards like all crisp and high quality, and I don't think that's a bannable offense, to be honest. But like if you're hacking the game and trying to cheat your way to paid items, then sure. I mean, I could see why they'd want to get rid of that.
Isn't there like an item that fucking card class or something that just legitimately has a fucking dual disc?
Really?
I swear to God, I've seen that.
That would be funny.
It's probably a mod. Nah, I have to look it up. I have to find it.
All right, let me see. Hold on. Yeah, now I'm looking it up.
While you're looking that up, I have closure for the Calamity Carl PlayStation 5 saga. It's been obtained.
Yeah.
The money's come out. It is arriving sometime in February.
They almost had it.
Yeah, I just found it as well.
I fucking almost didn't get it because Best Buy shit on my dick.
Yikes.
But then GameStop, the true heroes,
GameStop
swooped on in. This episode sponsored by GameStop. Power to the players.
It's not sponsored by GameStop. Legally, I have to remind you that you cannot fake ads.
Legally, I have to say, unless they send me a cease and desist, I can just keep saying it.
Send that C&D to Calamity Carl, please. I am not participating in this. Anyway, apparently Astrologians had concept art, like early art, where they almost had dual discs, and then they instead chose to give them, what is it? Star globes.
Like,
You know what I mean?
yeah,
They
like
got C&Ds instead.
practically hologram
Yeah, they
cards.
probably did.
Bandai Namco was like,
Carl, it's the police.
fucking Bandai Namco was like, that looks too much like our Yu-Gi-Oh! Dual discs. We're gonna have to sue you. And
Konami.
Square was like, oh, same difference.
No.
They're all
Literally
owned by
not
the
same difference.
thing.
One of these companies uses their IPs.
I mean, you're right,
Oh,
man.
that
Namco
hurt.
does indeed use their IPs.
Yes.
Get fucked, Konami.
You hear that, Castlevania fans?
Hey,
I'm sorry.
hey, real quick. Why is Reddit giving me a fucking advertisement for Hammermill paper?
What?
For what?
I'm looking at this fucking Yu-Gi-Oh thing on this fucking Reddit, and I just see on the side, Hammermill, paper for life. Okay, sure, dude.
Print your own Yu-Gi-Oh
Everyone
cards.
just wants to give me copy paper, I guess.
I don't know, man. Maybe it's because we call it cardboard crack, and they're like, oh, we can supply some paper crack if you're interested. And I'm like, no, I don't want that. Stop it.
Eventually, the podcast gets so big that Carl gets recognized on the street. Somebody just walks up to him. Hey, man, I heard you want that cardboard crack. How about some real crack cocaine?
Bold of you to assume I don't already get those offers.
I mean, yeah, you live in New York.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, do you?
I walk behind the 7-Eleven and there's a dude back there just like, hey man, you want that good stuff? And I'm like, this is the only reason why I'd come to a 7-Eleven.
And that dude,
Hey, man, you want some cocaine?
and that dude, his name was Gacked.
Thank you, Shibuya, for the mental image of fucking Gacked speaking like goddamn Dr. Roxo.
Gacked, hidden behind the 7-Eleven. If you will not have, you will have crack by my hand.
And the lead singer of Larkin
man.
CL is also back there. He's just eating shrimp. He's not even involved. He's sitting on
Cactus
top of
just
a
like-
garbage can eating shrimp.
Cactus just there like, hey man, you want some cocaine? It'll take you on a journey through the decade. The 1980s, when epidemics were massive because of shared needles. Be careful out there, everybody.
Speaking of sharing needles, you should go share needles with our patrons over at patreon.com. Millennium Microphone.
Speaking of sharing
I
needles, please
guess
fucking
people
don't.
have likened our podcast to drugs, so.
Be sanitary, dear God. Don't
Jesus
share needles,
Christ.
but share URLs and share links to patreon.com/millenniummike, where
Oh my god.
we
As of the recording of this week's podcast, we are currently at $382 of our $400 goal to watch Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. Please, make us suffer through Generation X.
and Capsule Monsters. You're the one who decided to throw that in, Shora, and you forget to shill it.
Remember, everyone.
Bitch, I was thinking that we need to watch Capsule Monsters just because it's OG Yu-Gi-Oh! You're the one who made it part of the fucking goal.
No,
What
I'm
is
pretty
Capsule
sure
Monsters?
you recommended it as
Don't worry
like
about it.
part of that tier. And then Baby
Scary.
Dragon became a bit we do, and now people need to see the origins of Baby Dragon by getting us the $400.
Joseph.
Joseph.
Remember, everybody, you got us to $4,000 a month. We got to do the One Piece podcast.
Again, not
man.
written down. It
Written
is
in-
not yet an
it's-
official thing.
It is written
Me
in
and Carl
stone
will
by
do it.
Moses himself.
Did he write it with his fucking Beyblade?
We won't do any editing. We'll just hit start recording. We'll just live stream it. We won't do any editing.
There you
That's
go.
that's how we'll do it.
Shibuya.
Listen, if I wasn't afraid of Twitch canceling me, I would live stream a watch party for Capsule Monsters.
Shibuya, if we get to that point where we're all making $1,000 each off of the fucking Patreon, we can watch One Piece, and then we can encounter such great characters as Spare a Heat Pack,
I'm not watching it, I'm reading it.
That's how much I make for my freaking janitor
Dr.
job.
First Aid,
And
Can't
of
even,
course,
like,
everyone's
fathom
favorite
that.
character, the Whale Ho.
and Lip Service Doty,
sorry, what were you saying,
and Dr.
Bio?
Fishbone.
What we saying, Bio?
Sorry, what? Oh, someone was saying like $1,000 a month if we each make that, and I was like, that's how much I make in my janitor job.
That's sad.
Yeah,
Bio, is that a month? Is that per month?
it's a little bit more now because they stopped taxing me.
Well, I can't be too surprised. I live in New York. They pay us fucking crazy. Because I was like, I get
yeah.
fucking like over $3,000 a month. What's
Holy
going on?
fuck!
Yeah,
you
that's
kidding
because
me?
cost of living, baby.
Yeah. Now, so my school does this thing where they were like, oh, hey, we have a really expensive program, but if you work for us, you get a discount. And then I started working for them. They're like, it's not actually a discount. We just take it from your paycheck. So
Oh,
yeah.
Oh,
that's lovely.
hey Bio.
Yeah.
Hey Bio. I wish I could be that lucky to make 1,000 a month.
Sorry.
Do you know how much I made on my fucking W-2 last year?
$7.
I don't want to.
On my W-2, my year's income was $9,000.
How are you alive?
Yeah.
Seriously, like.
If you'd like to make sure Shora's W-2 reaches 5 digits, consider supporting us on Patreon.
Why do you motherfuckers think I'm so desperate for money?
I'm just going to say this now because as of this week, we hit and then dropped back below our $400 goal for GX. The way that's going to work is we still have 3.5 fucking seasons of original Yu-Gi-Oh! To watch. So, by the time we finish, if we are above 400, we will do GX and Capsule Monsters. If by the time we finish we are not yet there, we'll just vibe. We'll maybe do some streams for people, but we're not going to cover it until we're solidly above 400, and if we should ever dip, we will pause. That is how the goals will work, and
Yeah,
I
you guys
just
get
wanted y'all to
punished.
be aware of that.
Just halfway through a podcast, it dips. We're like, nope, cut it off. We're done. Just
it's
stop
like
the recording.
We're stopping. We're stopping.
All right, we're stopping. All right, thanks everyone for coming out to the Millennium Microphone podcast. Shorter episode than normal.
Mid-recording, I'm just like, nope, we dipped below. We dipped below 400. We are at 396. We have to stop.
Middle of the episode, Shibuya goes, guys, we dropped below 400, and it just ends. We just stop. That's it. No, nothing else.
Can't even finish the sentence. It just all cuts off.
She just goes, less than 400, and that's it.
No, here's what I do. I ruin the podcast by the moment we hit under 400, I make a note in Audacity, and then from that point on, it is static until we reach back above 400.
We still record the episodes. We just like put static over it so no one can actually hear it.
You have to join
Exactly.
the Patreon to hear the rest of the episode so you can get back to 400.
Man.
That's fucked up.
I didn't say it was a good idea. I just said it was an idea.
Speaking of fucked up, what's that funky little pot say?
Why are you calling him fucked up?
I mean,
It's
listen,
kind of rude.
have you seen him?
He's having a good time. Yeah, what of it?
I don't think that doesn't look like a good time to me. That
Look,
looks
he's
terrifying.
he's looking at your icon on Discord with contempt now, Carl. You've pissed off the pot.
No.
What are you gonna do about
No,
it?
he's coming. No, he's coming.
All right. Since the pot of greed is otherwise indisposed, I will have to summarize these episodes. The pot of greed says that episodes 58 through 62, I believe. Yeah, 58 through 62 of Yu-Gi-Oh! Are fun and good.
Yeah, pretty good.
Yeah. Sure. I would like to give everyone a fair warning right now. We are probably the three of us, me, Shibuya, and Shora, are probably gonna shout the same joke like 20 fucking times while Bio just sits here confused.
I didn't write it down, but I know exactly what joke you're planning on making, Carl.
I mean, how is that
the
any different
same-
than the last 10 episodes?
Yeah, the same 10-year-old joke.
I mean, I had a note written down that I can't wait to get to because I had to fucking stop for a minute.
Okay, now hold on. I'm gonna give us all one pass to make that joke, and I'm gonna do it right now. I'm gonna count down, and I'm gonna count down from 3. When I hit 0, we all say the joke, and then we stop. That way we get it out of our systems. All right, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Push
Excuse
pause.
me.
like this, baby?
Would you like this, baby?
Yeah, that was
So fucking
that was
bad.
Bio, we need to introduce you to Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged.
Oh, you know what? I actually pulled that up. I almost watched the first episode and then I didn't.
Yeah.
That's the whole story.
Honestly, we could turn that into a stream thing. We could, like, ask for Little Karibo's blessing and just, like, watch those on stream.
He'd probably give it.
It
he
won't be
seems like
Lil
a cool dude.
Karibo who hits us or anything, I'll tell you that.
That is fair. Yeah.
It'll be Konami going, why are you watching our show?
And I'm like, check the audio, a bitch.
And they go, why is this person using our show?
We just get little Karibo just like in a whole bunch of shit.
He goes, this is bullshit. I didn't sign up for any of this. I'm British.
La 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 la. Anyway. Episode 58! Which is episode 9 of season 2!
Oh yeah, I love how it just opens with Rex just getting destroyed.
It's so good. He almost entirely got eliminated off screen, and I love that.
No, I was like, oh, that feels so
Fuck
bad
Rex.
for him. He was such a, not a
I
huge
don't feel bad
character,
for
but,
him.
you know, they took
You're
the
right,
time
he's
to
not a huge
introduce him.
character.
They, like, took the time to introduce him and be like, hey, he's back. And then, like, the next episode, like, he's gone.
I feel bad for him. If Weevil was in his place, I would feel nothing.
No, yeah,
But
I'd be
joy.
happy with that.
I have no pity for simps.
You never stood a chance, Rex, at being relevant.
No, you're not doing it right. It's you suck, Rex. Rex, but I watched the future. Your cards are bad, Rex.
Gamer X just watches this episode and he's like, I feel personally attacked.
No.
Me looking at Carl as he screams in and like, you mean he's psycho?
It's great because I had written down why that's simple. I'm psycho, and then Joey went, "You mean he's psycho?" And
I love
lost
Joey.
my mind.
That's a line that has stuck with me since I was fucking 8. It is incredible that I remembered him specifically going, you mean he's psycho? For this many years.
I just
so
love how
good.
innocent he is. He's so dumb.
I love that Espro just like takes Serpent Night Dragon. He's like, "Your Serpent Night Dragon doesn't deserve a slot in my deck, but I
Right.
suppose it'll make a decent coaster for my drink." I also love that
Okay,
he shouts
so
everything.
I had to fucking
I was just waiting for him to rip it in half.
I had to fucking stop when I heard him say that, Carl, because that's a line from Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged, and I thought it was an
No,
actual
he
4
literally
Kids
quoted
dialogue.
it straight from the dub. It's so good. Sometimes
That's
the
great.
dub is perfect.
I suppose it would make a good coaster for my drink.
That's fucking phenomenal.
I love that he like goes on this whole thing about like, oh, I have ESP, I'm psychic, and then he's like looking around for the next challenger. He's like, they all know my psychic rep, and I'm like, of course, because you just yelled it out in front of everybody.
Yes.
I need to fight someone who just pulls up a fucking mega horn. Doesn't know that I'm psychic.
Yeah.
Hey, you mean
Well,
you're psycho? I'll fight you then.
Close enough.
Joey going on about the Joey Wheeler rulebook, and I'm like, the Joey Wheeler rulebook is why you no longer have your red eyes, you fucking moron.
He was like, Joey uses his own rules, and I was like, in a tournament. Like,
Joey knows how to pick his fights. I'm like, you didn't choose half your fights.
The
in
new
Duelist
Duelist Kingdom rules, Joey style. And he just breaks all the fucking actual rules.
I have to talk about the funniest fucking part of any of these episodes. In the first one, it's right there. Tristan fucking pulls up Serenity's room, pulls out a laptop, and goes, "I thought we could watch the next duel together." She just goes, "Tristan, I can't."
she's like, Tristan, look at me. Look at me, Tristan.
Tristan,
I
I'm
can't.
going to let you figure out why that's not going to work on your own, okay?
Tristan, look at your laptop. Now back to me. Now back at your laptop. Now back to me. Notice the bandages over my eyes. I was fucking blind.
But
Waiting for Tristan to be like, oh, you don't need those bandages. Those are blocking your vision. She's like, Tristan, no, stop.
Tristan, I'm going to give you 3 chances to figure out why that won't work, okay? Go. You don't have a computer. No.
The lights are off.
it might be too dark to see the screen. You're close.
One more.
Oh, man.
Oh, I know. I don't know how to use a computer.
You're fucking.
Okay,
Nurse.
I think this
Totally.
line that I wrote down is connected with the Tristan bit because all I have is a yo-yo. No, it's my penis. I don't remember what. I don't have any context for it.
I don't have context for it either. What the fuck?
What the fuck? Did Carl get
I
into your
remember
notes?
one of them mentioning a yo-yo at some point. Oh, that's great.
Oh my
great.
god.
I'm just picturing him just like I thought we could watch next duel together. And she just like dead silent, looking in his direction. And he just, oh, she's like, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
He just goes and puts
The
on his
blindness.
motorcycle helmet and is just like, okay, hit me. And then Serenity swings and misses completely, but he wants to make her feel better, so he hits himself in the head and goes, ah!
No, you see, what would happen in true Yu-Gi-Oh! Fashion is he puts on the helmet, okay, you can hit me, and then Serenity just fucking knees him in the nuts.
Even
Fair.
better, Tristan shows up with his computer, like, we'll watch this together. And he looks at it and goes, I don't even know how to turn this on. And she's just like, did it start?
Yeah.
Is it
It's
going?
so good.
I felt
Tristan, how the fuck do you not know how to use a computer? It's not even like it's early 2000s.
Tristan,
what the fuck
I'm
is wrong with
blind
you?
and I can use a computer. He goes, well, that's really cool. Yeah, they have these Braille keyboards.
Tristan, what the fuck is wrong with you? Joey wasn't kidding. You really do just have the brain power of a chihuahua. Tristan, looking in the fucking window, sees his own reflection, growls.
He like sees a squirrel run by outside and he starts barking out the windows. I'm sorry, what were you saying, Serenity?
No, he sees a squirrel outside and he's like, squirrel! And then he grabs the helmet, puts it on, and like tackles through the window, falling out.
I'm just gonna say that.
Serenity, help me! I can't hold on much longer. Why did you jump out of the window?
It's just like on the fourth story. It's like, oh, should have seen that one coming. Serenity's like, still not funny.
Oh my god.
He falls out the window and lands on Bones, who's there for some reason. Just crushes him.
I'm relevant. No, you're not.
Probably still more relevant than Rex, though.
Seto, one of our contestants lost all of the bones in his body. Seems like he was crushed.
I crushed your bones, Bones.
Stupid.
ShibuyaKaiba's just passing by, sees Tristan, a crumpled up mess on the ground, and he just goes, I love seeing poor people suffer.
On that note, I would like to read 2 of my notes that I wrote sequentially. So, the first note, this whole show is so stupid, but I love it. And then the next one, let me see if I can get the delivery right. Neem, neem, neem. I had to write that shit down. It was so good.
Before we get to that fucking yim, because that shit
What?
fucking threw me for a loop. Fucking Tristan again, they cut back to him after the duel just started. And he's just like, let's see how Joey's doing so far. And I just pictured a hard cut to like Joey lying dead in an alleyway. And it just feels like a Dark Souls you died on the screen.
Oh my god.
Joey's fine.
He won.
He's,
He won the duel. He's coming here right now.
he won, Serenity.
His opponent just surrendered, Serenity.
Just-
Really?
Serenity, look at these flowers I got you. Aren't they pretty? And as she's looking, he puts
Tristan.
the gun in the back of her head. Look at the pretty flowers, Serenity. You'll see Joey soon enough.
Tristan, how many times do we have to go over this? I can't fucking see.
Yeah, well, I can't see why you're being so rude.
That was so bad.
I really
Yeah.
want, like a Toph bit where he's just like, look at these flowers I got you, Serenity. And she holds them and goes, they're beautiful. And he goes, aren't they? And she goes, no, I can't see them. And she just waves her hands in front of her face like, ah.
Oh, man.
Serenity falls out of bed. He goes, quick, how many fingers am I holding up? And she just gives him the dead fucking stare.
Bio.
I don't know. How many am I holding up? She just flips him off. But it pans out and it turns out she's flipping off the wall.
I feel like I'm like laughing a lot, but I also like feel really bad that we're making so many blind jokes.
Well, no, it's not that we're making blind jokes. It's that we're making jokes about Tristan being
Bio.
stupid and making
There we go.
blind
There we
jokes.
go. Makes sense.
Bio.
Don't worry, Bio. They can't see how bad they are.
Oh my god. Okay.
Bio, look.
Okay. So, I love that Joey is
Bio,
next
hold on,
card
listen,
after
Bio.
Red Eyes. Huh? I'm
Bio.
just,
Bio.
yeah.
They'll never be able to find our podcast to listen to it. We don't have to worry.
Oh man.
Bio.
Oh man.
Bio.
I
Blind
apologize.
people don't watch anime.
Continue,
They
bye.
listen to it.
So you're saying Funimation is against blind people, guys?
Yes.
Yikes.
Funimation's against people.
This is a minefield, guys.
No, I know it is. I was just making a joke about Funimation's old "you should be watching" bumpers.
Yeah,
Oh, I
really.
remember that.
Yeah.
That was good.
You should be watching, unless you're blind.
Okay.
Okay, so with
Okay.
Joey, I love that his next best card is Time Wizard because I hate that card.
You want him to lose real
I
bad.
do. That's literally my line. Yes, take Joey's. Wait. Yes, take Joey's Time Wizard and destroy it.
Bio.
What?
Did you miss the part where Esperoba was doing his psychic shit and he was like nyam 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 nyam? for
I
like
did miss
2
that.
minutes?
I did miss that.
He's like getting the readings and he just goes nim nim nim, and then he like reads off that it's Swordsman of Landstar in his hand or whatever, and it's so
I
fucking funny.
completely missed that.
My exact note for it
His
was
psychic powers made me black
as
out.
follows, and I quote: "What was the hat noises? Scarves go to this meh meh meh."
I feel like
Had
we
an
have spent
aneurysm.
20 minutes on the nim 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 alone.
No, we've
It
only
was
spent
good.
like 6.
We just mentioned it once and then came back to it.
We
Yeah.
made
Yeah,
20
you're
minutes worth of
right.
blind jokes and mentioned the meh 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 twice in them.
This fucking episode is gonna be a nightmare. How do we keep getting fucking worse
Worse?
and better at the same
Our
time?
brains are
Because you
degenerating.
people keep doing this, excluding the bio. The you people is the other 2 you people.
Shibuya, you're making the jokes too. You're not fucking out of. You're not
Okay.
fucking out of
I
this
make
shit.
them. I make them sometimes. I don't make them every fucking episode. Child killing is not my bit, Shora.
Not yet, it's not.
Yeah, you're right. It's Carl's.
Have we had any
Listen.
child killing bits
Hold
lately?
on. I was just about to say, listen.
Oh no.
Just like Duelist Kingdom, I don't know what's stopping me from beating the shit out of people, stealing their stuff, and walking away.
Okay, let me just
The
go
dual
ahead.
police coming to get you.
Mokuba
Yeah,
will walk up and I'll punch him in the face. What
He's
do you
such a
mean?
hard ass. I love it.
Mokuba
Mokuba
will.
will walk up, blowing his whistle, and he'll be like, "Stop! And I'll just knock him the fuck out and walk away."
He'll take his
And
whistle
instead
and
of
become an
Kaiba
idiot.
will summon God to fucking demolish you.
No, if
me just-
Kaiba shows up, that's where the problem starts. If
Let me
it's
just
Mokuba, I
prove a
can
fucking point here for a second, though. Carl, do you have anywhere in your notes anything about Esperoba's family, specifically that one with the 2 buck-ass teeth?
Yes.
Is it about throwing him off the roof?
But that's funny you mentioned
No.
I rest my case.
I got to the point where Yuki's on the roof, and I'm like, Yuki, how'd you get up there? And then they just show up, and they're just like, Espa, brother, he has these. And I was like, there they are, throw him off the roof.
I rest my fucking case.
Fucking God help me. God help me, please. I can only do this for so long. Please, Ra. Save me from this
Would you
fucking
like this,
nightmare.
baby?
Excuse me. Would you like to be thrown off
Splat.
this roof? What?
Oh,
I love
Pharaoh just looks over at them super mockingly. Would you like to be thrown off the roof?
what's up, Bio?
I was just going to when Joey calls his ESP a scam. His response is, "You're just jealous."
You're just jealous.
That was real good.
Esperoba standing there going, "Ooh, you just shit your pants, didn't you, Wheeler?" I had realizations about Esperoba's voice.
Oh, yeah?
No.
The first one, I realized what his voice sounds like to me. It sounds like fucking Morty, a worse Morty from Rick and
Oh
Morty.
no. Oh no.
I don't remember what exactly the second one was.
Oh, Rick, I have psychic powers. Wait, that's more of a Shaggy. What the fuck am
That
I
is
doing?
more of a Shaggy, yeah.
I watched one episode of Rick and Morty where they shoved a seed up his ass, and I was like, "Oh yeah, cool,
Oh, yeah.
okay."
The first episode?
I
Yeah,
was like,
that's
"I'll never watch this again."
Oh,
that's kind
what
of how it'd be like all the time.
It was It was in the next episode when he started talking about baby bottles. I was like, he sounded like Flapjack when he shouted something about baby bottles.
What the fuck?
From the Misadventures of Flapjack. I was like, I'm gonna vomit all over my fucking room.
I hate that I can kind of hear it. You've ruined this for me now.
Fucking hell.
I can ruin it more. Esperoba but Megamind, send tweet.
No, I kind of want that now, and that's why it's going to be this week's thumbnail.
Ooh.
Oh
Smile.
god, no. No!
I'm going ahead and getting Clip Studio open.
Thank you very much. I was just going to Photoshop the hair onto Megamind, but sure.
Can he be Megamind, but he also has clown mask on for Jigsaw?
Oh my god. That's like 7 layers of bullshit. It's kind of
You gotta get a
impenetrable. I
shot.
want to do it.
You see, you gotta get a shot of Esperoba and Jinzo and have Esperoba be Megamind and Jinzo be Jigsaw. Be Jinsaw.
Jigsaw.
Jigsaw's really good too.
Both of them are really strong. You know what I just realized?
Huh?
The fact that Jinzo's immune to traps makes him a fucking perfect Jigsaw.
Yeah, exactly.
Holy shit. We've cracked the code. We did it, boys.
So here's the thing with Esperoba. If I was dueling someone
Is that his
and they
name?
went, this is what the...
Yes.
Yeah, his
Oh
name's
my
Esperoba.
God.
Yeah.
First name
Right.
Espa, last name Roba. Fucking
If-
awful.
If my opponent was like, this card is the one that you have at the top of your hand, I would push all of my cards together and go, so what's the last one in my hand? And I'd hold them close to my body and I'd wait. And if he got it right, then I'd be like, shit, you're psychic. And if he didn't, again, fist to the face, steal his shit, leave.
Okay, hold on. Because I had to rush to watch stuff because I kept getting interrupted. I wasn't able to watch the first 2 episodes in the sub, but I just looked it up. What is Esperoba's name in Japanese? Take a
I was
wild
just gonna
guess.
ask.
I had to fucking see this. I know this, so I'm gonna go last.
His
I actually-
birthday. That's funny as fuck.
It is birthday?
His birthday is also very funny to read because I'm looking at the
What's
wiki
his
page.
name? I was like, what does that mean?
No.
Carl, you go first. I can't think of anything.
I would say Jacker Mind.
Interesting.
Fuck, I don't even know. Skip.
It's Esper. His name is Esper Roba.
Yeah, it's just
Well.
Esper.
This is as direct a translation as you can get.
it's just Esper instead of Espa.
That's great.
And his birthday is April Fool's Day.
Yeah,
That's also great.
that's pretty good.
I just found that neat.
I just think it's
Because he's a joke. Got him.
Exactly. Got him.
Got him. Throw him off the roof.
Oh my god!
We can't make a single joke without Carl being like, all right, child, off the roof you go.
Esperoba's not a child.
That's the punchline
think.
every time. just throw him off the roof.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I love the funny dice boys.
Funny Dice Boys are very
I
nice.
fucking hate those. I don't know why. Now anytime I see a chance mechanic card, I lose my mind.
That's so unfortunate because I love chance mechanic cards.
I adore that Esperoba, the cheater, shouts, "Don't try and cheat me."
Well, you'd think he'd be the one with all the chance cards.
Yeah, I love that any character that fucking cheats will look at someone playing the game correctly and go, "You're cheating." It's like, you fucking shut the fuck up.
Well, it takes one to fucking know one.
Exactly. Oh, Joey hit him so hard with the fucking Swordsman of Landstar after that dice combo that he sent him back to the manga, and it was really fun.
Shibuya, I'm working on this edit, and I need you to know something real quick.
Oh no.
I'm just enlarging Esperoba's head,
Oh
and
no.
I forgot that he has this fucking dip in his hair.
Yeah.
His head looks like a giant dickhead.
Oh man.
Esperoba, penis boy.
No.
Can you say that?
I mean, we can say it,
that
but we
legal
fucking
tender?
shouldn't. Then again, when has that ever stopped Carl?
Very true.
Look, I was very nice to the lollipop boy. All I wrote was the one with
I'm
the
so
lollipop
scared.
is the worst one.
Getting back onto the topic of like the cheater calling Joey a cheat is one of the best Tristan lines I think in the history of Yu-Gi-Oh! Tristan lying to Serenity blatantly about the results of the match, and then just thinking to himself, "Don't make me a liar, Joey," as if you're not just lying anyway.
Yeah, that's funny. So
Yeah, I was just like, Tristan would be a terrible boyfriend.
Yeah.
I dislike Tristan.
And then in all caps, he's cheating. I guess that's when I heard the line.
Oh my god.
I love when the kids are like, our brother's fighting for our sake so we don't get bullied. And Mokuba's like, I know what it's like being bullied. And little Kaiba's like, why don't you guys try picking on me? I'm like, I ate you coconut-headed bitch, but your mom felt like she pushed out a bowling ball with a head that big.
What?
Wow. That was a really good one, I'm not gonna lie.
God damn.
Like a cutty, like a cut.
I just
G.
like, he makes such a big deal about how he can't lose, and he's just like, if I lose, my brothers might get bullied. I was like, what the fuck?
People are gonna bully my brothers if I lose. They'll call me a loser and smelly boy and stinkweed.
I mean, if they look anything like you, they should be bullied.
Why do they keep calling you things that relate to stink?
I just like, you look back at all the other duels, and like Yugi, if he loses his grandfather. Joey, if he loses, like his sister's gonna lose her eyes, and it's just like, oh, if I lose, my brothers might get bullied. I'm just like, what?
If I lose, my brothers stop thinking I'm cool. They're gonna beat me up, call me smelly boy, make me eat soap.
If I lose, I don't get to get rid of this baby.
I thought we said we weren't doing it, Shibuya.
That's a different line. That's a spin on it. That's not a direct quote. That's a unique twist on the joke.
I like that Taya was in this episode just to have one scene that meant nothing.
It was a cute scene, though.
I missed it. What happened?
When Tristan...
You can do it.
Hey, thanks, Taya.
When Tristan desperately calls Taya from the hospital and is like, Taya, I need you to tell Joey something. Your sister,
Not
Joey!
Yeah.
Not even. That's in the next episode. This one, she's just sitting on a bench going, wonder what Yugi's doing. And then it just cuts back to the duel, and it's like, all right, thanks.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I
man.
forgot. I'm sorry. I'm mixing parts together. That's true.
What if he's going to that GameStop again?
Only. I have a question.
What?
With Alligator Sword,
Oh.
if you clamp its mouth, like if you just held its mouth shut, would it be able to open it at all? Is it like an actual alligator with no opening power?
Probably. But also, this is Duel Monsters, so that kind of logic being applied to holograms is a little bit...
Also, don't know if that would really matter that much. I don't know if it would matter that much because it's called Alligator Sword, and it would probably just stab you if you did that.
Probably.
I'm sorry, I talked all over you, Bio. What were you saying?
I was saying, in Yu-Gi-Oh, you can't go until it's your turn, so any actions have to wait until your phase.
That's fair, I guess. All right, I really want to know, how did Yugi get on that roof and why is he there?
Yami likes to brood. He needs to find high places where he can just stare out into the scenery and go, God, I miss my wife.
Yami just like walked into the store and went, I need to go up to your roof to watch my friend duel from a distance and shout at him. Just fucking Yuki sitting on her. You could do it, Joey. You believe in your deck. And Joey's like, you hear something? I could swear that I hear my friend Yugi calling to me from somewhere. I don't know what the fuck's going on. I'm freaking out. This dude's a psycho. Psychic!
You stupid piece of shit. Play polymerization.
Wow, it's really
Man,
like I
I
can
gotta
hear
get
him.
my ears cleaned. I feel like I'm hearing some like ancient pharaoh or something shouting in my ear telling me I'm an idiot. I don't like that.
This episode lasted forever.
Yeah, but the next episode's Raw to make up for it.
Previously on Yu-Gi-Oh! Would you like?
Oh wait. Mokuba, the last line, where he was just like, "Big Brother stories get me every time," and I was like,
Yeah.
uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I like Big Brother stories.
See, the problem with that is y'all are thinking too dirty, because I was still too focused on the line, "Show some mercy, commish."
Yeah.
I fucking love 4Kids. It's so stupid.
Bad.
Bad. Throw 4 kids off a roof.
Yeah, Esperoba has 4
I
brothers.
would.
What of it?
4 kids.
Yeah, Carl, I'm surprised it took you that long to realize. Oh.
Yeah, I was like, wait, what is she? Oh.
Anyway, that's my first and last of the day.
I love that the new intro cuts out Tristan entirely, but shows Taya breaking it down on the dance floor.
They know what's important over at 4Kids.
They know what's up. They know that I wanted to bang that.
What?
They know that Johnny Steps is the best filler. We're going to ignore what Carl just said for the sake of the podcast.
Yes, please. Dear God.
Look, I was a kid and I was like, oh, Taya's pretty.
See, that's different from what you
This is
said.
very different than what you said.
That's wildly different in tone and
Well,
intent.
yeah, if I say it that way, it's not as funny. Now, is it?
I mean, to be fair, I think as a kid we all have dumb thoughts like that.
See, I look at Yami and go, "Feral hot." And I have since I was 8. Anyway.
Yeah.
Look at you. Look, it's
For me as a kid,
Popcorn
I was
Kettle
like,
Black
you know,
over here.
Joey's stupid. I like him.
That's fair. That's funny.
I like the very tall silhouette of Jinzo from a distance when Yami's up on the roof looking down at them. I was like, what's that tall? Oh, that's Jinzo. Oh, that's awful.
Yeah.
I also love that they're just fucking Joey draws the baby dragon. He's like, all right, I'm going to summon a baby dragon. And I'm like, what's that going to, you can't summon Time Wizard. What's that going to, and then I summon Time Wizard. And it's like, oh, okay. Sure.
Yeah.
You can just do that, I guess.
Like, I guess. But,
Would have been a real good chance for them to, you know, fix the whole Thousand Dragon is a fusion monster thing.
Yeah, really.
no, they're not going to fix that.
Baby steps.
I also wrote
One thing at a
underneath
time.
that. Underneath that, I wrote, it's your favorite card, Bio.
I said
Bio!
Time Wizard.
You love Time Wizard, Bio.
My only note in that is Time Wizard, period, pain.
Shora, that's incredible. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I was about to say I need to
Really
direct
good.
you all to General.
Yeah, please look at that
Really
image.
good.
That
I
is
hate
going to
that.
be the thumbnail. And it's going to be it's going to be portrait just to piss people off.
That's real good.
We're changing the format.
That's awful.
So, my first notes of this episode were as follows. Just quoting, "I don't know whether I should attack your monster or give it a baby bottle." And then my immediate next line, Joseph, why is this fool talking down to me? Also, a bottle sounds delightful. Deliver one to me at once.
Joseph.
And some nuggies.
Joseph, I'm in crisp HD holographic technology. Behold, my muscle titty, apparently.
Joseph.
Yeah.
Why am I drawn with this?
I smell the blood of children, Joseph. I must feast. Bring me the sacrifice, Joseph. Baby dragon, we've been over this. I can't do. Bring me the blood, Joseph.
The entire crowd just goes, "Holy shit, that dragon talks!"
So hungry. Must feed. All right, I'm pulling baby dragon off of the field, back at the bottom of the deck. Let's start that round over. That's Robo's like crying a little bit.
Yeah, my first note is my old friend Baby Dragon just feels like such a weird thing to say.
Yeah, really.
Baby Dragon just fucking looks at Esperoba and just goes, I would like this baby.
We did it! We've completed the joke after 10 years. Little Karibo's vision has been achieved.
I'm just picturing baby dragon being like that one pelican picture. It's like pelican mouth soft and warm. Put baby in, baby safe. Give pelican. Put baby pelican. Pelican protect baby. It was like this post was written by a pelican. It's just that, but with baby dragon.
And then you immediately get that video of a pelican eating a fucking pigeon.
Yeah, it's just that fucking image, but with baby dragon, just like, put your baby in my mouth. It will be safe, nice and warm, toasty. Keep baby safe.
I'm gonna scream.
My next note is Serenity. Thanks for telling me exactly what's going on. And then all caps, she knows, Tristan.
Yeah, I wrote this. I was just like, thank you for telling me exactly what's going on. Smile face, and I went, I'm gonna shit out my whole ass, Serenity.
That's when you know you
Tristan's
fucked
just
up.
been sitting there for like. Tristan's just been sitting there in the fucking hospital room for like half an hour watching the duel, and Serenity occasionally is just like, "What the fuck is happening, Tristan?"
I love the nurse walks in.
Hello?
She's like, hey nurse, can you do me a favor? Can you just tell me what's happening on that screen over there? Because I know that man's full of horse piss.
Who's your brother again?
Right? That
was great.
She's like, tell me where my brother is. Like,
Speaking of
who?
horse piss, the horse piss of Jinzo not being affected by Time Wizard. That's my least favorite play of this whole episode. The whole set of
For real.
episodes. That's my least favorite play.
That's
That
fair.
was fucking
Titanium super alloy that can withstand 10,000 years. Okay, but what about the flesh parts, though?
Well, see, I thought they were setting that up to be like, oh, I'll use Time Wizard again because it only worked for 10,000 years, and then they didn't do anything with it. So that's pretty disappointing.
He would have to use it like 10 times.
Oh, is it only 1,000 years?
Yeah,
never
baby
mind.
dragon
Yep,
becomes
1,000
thousand
dragon.
dragon.
Oh, never mind. Just cut it.
No, your mistake stays in
I'm not cutting it. I just
man.
wrote, damn, Bio's got to be happy Joey lost even with the Time Wizard bit.
Yeah, it was pretty nice. Maybe he'll finally learn his lesson and just cut that card up and never use it again.
If Carl's dead children have to stay with him, then your mistakes stay with you, Bio.
What?
Oh, man.
I love Taya's just sitting on this bench minding her own business, and this old man just goes, it's gonna be a great idea to sneak up behind this teenage girl and cover her eyes. Nothing bad will happen.
They've all been
Again.
kidnapped and held hostage and put in dangerous situations multiple times. I'm sure there's some lingering trauma, and Mr. Moto just goes, hee hee, hands go burr.
Guess who?
Again, in the manga, Solomon Moto
Goes for
was
her
a
tits?
fucking pervert.
Yes,
Of course.
not surprising.
Yeah.
A horse
makes
is a
sense.
horse, of course. A horse is a horse, of course.
Did I tell you guys last time that my wife walked in, like, on the exact scene where the grandpa's, like, staring up at the screens and being a perv?
Yes.
Like the last set of episodes.
That's really good.
Just like, oh, yeah. Great.
She's like, I don't like these new friends of yours.
Oh, man.
I will say the one cute thing is that even in the 4Kids dub, they kept Taya's ringtone being the Japanese opening to the show. It's very
That's
nice.
great.
I just hear a little and I go, yes.
I just pictured when Tristan was walking back into the room. He's like, I'll head back in now. He opens the door and a knife just plants straight into the door, and Serenity just goes, you lied to me. You will pay for this transgression with your blood.
Taya just, Serenity just goes, you've told me nothing but lies. I need something in return now. Your pinky. Hand it over.
Yeah, she's like, I need
makes it
something
into
from
full
you.
She
yakuza
just pulls the
bit.
bandages off and just like, I
Not
was
e-
just kidding. I'm not blind. How
She's
could you
just
lie
like,
to me?
I need something from you, Tristan. Give me your hand. He's like, oh, okay, Serenity. She slams it on the table, pulls out a knife. He's like, what do you do? Blood for the blood god.
Tristan, remember how I said I wanted the first thing I saw to be my brother?
Yeah?
Well, now I want the first thing I see to be your corpse.
The first thing I want to see is your face twisted in agony and despair.
But Tristan just has to like guide her and be like, wait, no, a little to your left, a little to your right. Okay, now
And
slice down.
Monokuma pops up in the window. Did someone say despair?
I want the first thing I see to be your face as I tell you no one will ever love you.
Oh my
That's
god.
right, bitches. It's a Disney twist villain.
I just had the thought. I just had the thought of Yu-Gi-Oh! Cross Danganronpa, and I'm living for it. I want that.
A despair bear archetype.
Well, I mean, besides that, I mean just like this exact arc, but it's all like Danganronpa-esque.
No, that would be kind of good because Byakuya Tagami is just Seto Kaiba.
Not wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of parallels you could very easily draw to this, but also in the card game, a Despair Bear archetype would be really funny because A, Care Bears exist, B, Monokuma, C, you could have a lot of dumb combos.
That's very true. There is actually a bear archetype coming out.
Oh.
Let me go see. Ours sent it to me.
I saw the Ursa Minor Xyz card, which looks very cute.
Yeah, it's just a bunch of transforming bears.
Very neat.
Oh yeah, they released the first ever level 1 synchro monster, I think, of that archetype.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a transforming mecha bear team archetype, and they summon
Fucking
from the extra
wild.
deck by using difference in monster levels. It's insane.
Yeah, it sounds nuts.
Pretty fucking
Also,
wild.
they're called the transforming mecha bear team, and none of them are machines.
Good.
Of course not.
Funny.
That's funny.
All of my notes about Esperoba are about his voice in some way, shape, or form.
Yeah, that's fair.
Mainly just going, stop fucking shouting.
They can't.
How doesn't your throat hurt?
It drowns out that freaking loud mic or the earpiece that he has, because when it comes out, it's like everyone can hear it.
Yeah, no,
It's
really.
like, holy
Honestly,
shit, turn it down.
He's just half deaf because his brothers keep shouting in his ear
I
because
was
they're
about to say,
6.
that makes sense. That actually makes a lot of sense. He's just like, I can't hear too well from my right ear because of this the psychic powers.
Nim, 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 nim.
Astral plane came and took my hearing.
Oh, wait a minute. No, he's not doing that because of the psychic powers. Every time he does that, it's like the fucking scenes in Archer where he's going, mop, mop. He's just got tinnitus.
Yeah, he's tonight trying to correct his ear. I honestly really love that Joey's whole shtick now is taking the biggest dick risks at all times.
I love it a lot.
He's just like, I'm gonna leave it all up to chance. It's Bio's favorite.
One of my notes is Time Wizard being Joey's most valuable card fills me with so much rage right now.
Don't worry, now it's Jinzo.
Yeah, now Jinzo is officially his rarest. Which is funny.
Beat the shit out of that little dumbass.
And Jinzo, in that early of Yu-Gi-Oh, was actually still a meta-defining card, because
Really
traps were
fucking
actually
good.
super useful.
Yeah.
Crazy good.
Early Yu-Gi-Oh! Jinzo was very strong.
Oh,
So
yeah?
good they had to remake him.
Yeah, they had to remake him and nerf his effect partially, and then they've made a couple of not
Did a bunch of new
reprints, but
ones.
like new versions of him.
There's a lot of real good new ones. I can't wait to talk about some of those later.
Oh
But
yeah.
I love that the
Jinzo
whole
is practically
crowd,
an archetype.
yeah, the whole crowd went from what a fucking loser this guy is, and picking on him, to just being like, aw, he loves his brothers in like 2 seconds. It was like immediate heel turn.
Mob mentality is fucking real, and it's awful.
Yeah, I know. I've been on Twitter.
Yeah.
Oh, it hurts.
Yeah, we all saw political events.
I'd also just like to know if these kids are circus kids and don't have parents, who is paying to style these children? Because this is not easy hair to maintain. Hello?
Their older brother, pay attention.
I did do a double take when they all showed up, because I was like, what the fuck?
It was like, why do you think they're all dressed the same as him and all have the same hairstyle? It's all he knows.
I mean, that's fair, actually.
Oh, one of the notes, going back to the duel. Spider Roulette Chance Mechanic card. Holy shit, I'm gonna puke.
Okay, but the way Spider Roulette played out was kind of raw.
Oh, it was really cool.
really
Yeah,
good.
no, it was really cool.
I love Joey being a good guy, just walking up like, hey man, sometimes you just gotta take your L's. Now come let me help you up, you little bitch. Since the top is all of it.
Episode 60 of the sub.
It's not how that, no.
Of the sub.
No!
Wow, bitch, okay.
And my opening line is, oh shit, someone taking 2. Because they're taking 2 cards.
My
I wrote
first...
down, Go ahead.
ahead. My first line was just Kaiba and Mokuba double teaming this clown in the spider tank top is very good.
Oh, mine is similar. My first 3 notes. This dude's gonna get his shit beat in. Yeah, get him, Mokuba, break his bones, and then yeah, get him, Kaiba, shatter his skeleton.
He did better. He shattered his spirit. And that's almost worse.
Cracked a man in half.
Yeah.
Sure, please.
Shora. I have to put this on screen for the people. I'm gonna shit.
I'm too powerful.
You are. And I kind of hate how good it is. You're tempting me to make this the thumbnail instead of Megamind Esperoba now. That's how bad it is right now.
You gotta put Megamind Esperoba in the background.
He's in the fireplace.
Popping up behind Serenity's shoulder.
Oh my god.
There's a baby in his hair.
I'm gonna scream.
Oh my god.
This is where I keep the baby. I love that they just cut to Kaiba summoning Obelisk. They're
Yes.
like, fuck the rest of this duel with this jobber. Here's Obelisk.
Yeah.
And also, I don't know if he left all those cards behind, but I really hope he didn't, because that's the equivalent of wiping your ass with $100 bills, and that makes me upset.
I mean, that is the Kaiba energy.
Oh, you know he absolutely did.
Nah, he probably wipes his ass with those blue eyes white dragons. He's like oddly attached
No,
to
not with
us.
the blue eyes. They're too sacred. He's not worthy.
He wipes him with any card that comes from Joey's deck.
He wipes them with red eyes because they are not blue eyes.
That's fucked up.
That is fucked up, but you know he would.
I love that they have this whole big thing with Merrick, and they have him talking about Ishizu, and I'm like, I wonder what Ishizu's relation to Merrick is. And then like 5 seconds later, she's just like, you are my brother, and I must stop you. I'm like, oh well, I mean, there it is, I guess.
Yeah, I was surprised they didn't even hide
When
it.
did they introduce Merrick's name?
That was like last set of episodes. I
Oh,
think,
was it?
they introduced
Okay.
Merrick's name.
Cause Yugi's just like Merrick, and I was like, how did you know his name?
Yeah, he like looked at what was it? It was when he controlled that rare hunter with the Exodias, and he's like, my name is Matic.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Behold, for it
Yeah.
is I.
I was like, the
Matic
Mallet Man is
Ishtar.
back.
You see, it's funny. I was gonna say his last name there, and I was like, I can't because that's a spoiler. But it's not a spoiler. They
It's-
literally just said
No,
that he's
technically it
Ishizu's
would have been a spoiler
brother.
last week, but this week it's not because they revealed it. His name is Medic Ishtar.
Oh, sweet Jesus fucking Christ, Twitter. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Oh no.
What happened?
Oh, I just saw one of those fucking Grubhub commercials with the dancing.
Oh, what
Ugh.
is that?
I don't
keep
want to
seeing-
know.
I just keep seeing like Postmates Chipotle ads. I don't know
I
what
keep seeing
Grubhub ads
fucking
y'all are
edits.
watching.
Yeah, I keep seeing edits of that Grubhub ad, and I just don't want it. I want it to not exist. Don't be in my eyes.
I guess I
Oh,
follow the right
it's
people because I've never
worse.
seen it.
Carl, it gets worse. 4 hours
Don't
ago,
say that.
Grubhub on Twitter. Think you can make a commercial better than us? Prove it. Add your own music to it or suggest a song, then tweet it with Deliver the Remix.
They're just like, bet y'all want to clown on us? Come at us. We're not.
But they're
scared.
acting like the music is the problem when it's the fucking animation.
They're like, we don't give a fuck. We'll get DJ Khaled for this.
It sounds like I have to watch this just to make a joke about it.
It's so bad. Ugh. I really do hate that every time Tristan shows up, he's trying to bang my Serenity.
What? Hello?
Keeps trying to bang Serenity. That's what I said.
Sorry, I don't know. My brain just like stopped working, but all I heard was like you talking.
you heard it. I don't know what the bit is, but there's a bit here that he's not telling us.
Okay. I was so confused. I was like, am I having a stroke? What just happened? I don't hear anything.
I love fucking Yami's walking down the street talking to Lil Yugi, and then Lil Yugi just does a float away, just like, bye.
Yugi's just like, okay, I'm gonna go to the candy store, bye.
Just like mode 7's out of there. Why did it have to be a clown?
Because why not? Also, fun fact, that entire bit where he's specifically in the clown outfit, he's just dead silent in the sub, and it's so much fucking better.
Good.
I figured as much. When I heard him talk in the clown outfit, I was like, they had to have just dubbed over silence here. And yeah.
Yes.
They fucking did.
Yeah, I thought that was really weird.
I love fucking Taya just like, there's still no sign of Yugi. Oh, there he is. Because it reminds me of one year I went to MagFest and I was walking around with some guy that I didn't even fucking know, and we were trying to find Jontron. And after like an hour of searching, we stopped at a specific part of the hotel, and I was just like, where the fuck could he be? And then I just turned around and he was just standing there. I was like, oh, there he is. Remember, kids, if a creepy clown tries to get you to go into his box, just say no. Just walk away. Don't do it.
Clowns are fun, though.
No.
Not this
No.
clown.
Don't you fucking ever say that again to me.
No, I don't like clowns.
What's the matter, Carl? You scared of a little ARMS character with some clown makeup?
I'm not afraid of that one.
matter, Carl? Are you afraid of clowns?
I'm lowering Shore's audio for the rest of this recording now. So anyway, like I was saying, I'm not afraid of that one. But this motherfucker with this Pierrot mask, nah, fuck that. I gladly slit his throat.
Oh, Carl, you know what's worse about that?
I can't hear you. I'm sorry. I muted you.
Well, hey, Shibuya, you know what's worse about that? The fucking voice for Pennywise is, like, practically the same as Scooby-Doo.
So you
can-
what Shore's
you've
saying,
just-
guys, I can't hear him.
You have done this to us, Shora. We know.
So, I know, and I'm gonna do it for the podcast,
What's
because you
Shore,
can
what's
go
Shore
from...
I didn't
doing to
know
us?
Oh, what's wrong, everybody?
What's Shore, is he saying something funny? I can't hear him anymore.
Carl will
He's just
never
making
know.
fun of you. No worries.
All right, you know what? I expect no less.
Oh yeah, I was really excited because I thought that Killer Clown was coming back, and then I was very disappointed with Arcana.
I'm glad Murder Circus did not come back. Also,
Thank God.
his name's not Arcana in the sub. I'd like you to guess what you think it is in the sub.
Killer Clown.
Keaton.
I don't know.
No, that's Duke's dad.
Yeah, Murder Clown is just Duke's dad. Fucking hell. Is his name, like... I'm guessing because of the fucking clown outfit that he's just, like... There's a
Cyclown.
card called, like,
Like
Pietin,
Psycho, but
the
Cyclown.
Dark Mage or something like that. I'm just gonna guess that.
I'm sorry, Shora, what did you say?
There's a card called, like, Pietin, the Dark Clown or
Oh,
something. I'm just gonna...
Pet It the Dark Clown. Or
I know what you're talking
Pedin,
about. Yeah.
I think.
I'm gonna
He's
go
in
look
the
it
4
up.
Kids movie is the point. I know which one you're talking about. Carl, any guesses?
I'm gonna say that his name is Jigsaw.
Good. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's a good one actually.
That would be very neat. Unfortunately, you are all wrong. His name is Pandora. Because the boxes at their feet are meant to literally represent Pandora's box.
That's pretty good.
That's dumb.
Also, I hate that. Like isn't the buzzsaw like cutting off their feet?
It's supposed to cut off their leg, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's,
And then
it's
he's
just
like,
a
but
regular
if
ass
this touches you,
buzzsaw.
your brain or your mind goes to the shadow realm or
Yeah,
whatever
4
it's
Kids
called. And I was
can't
like,
let
I
you
hate that.
like think about someone getting their limbs cut off. So instead, they're gonna have you think about their mind getting sent into eternal torment and oblivion. Smile.
Yeah.
Now that we're at this point, I need to go ahead and fucking point something amazing out, something I love. How do y'all feel hearing Sam Riegel's voice every 5 fucking seconds in Yu-Gi-Oh! Because they get him to play every inconsequential character ever?
I don't even know who that is.
I didn't know either, so that's good to know that that's a
The
thing.
dude who voices this fucking clown Arcana, whatever,
I've already
is
forgotten
Sam
what he sounds
Riegel.
like.
He also voices like every other fucking like nameless character in backgrounds. He voices Rex Raptor. He voices Weevil Underwood, I'm pretty sure.
That's a
and
shame I
like
have to kill him.
20 other characters in Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah,
He's a fucking super well-known voice actor, and once you recognize his voice, you will hear it everywhere. He's even done the fucking Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, I couldn't unhear it when I was watching this. It's insane. And
Oh, so it's like
He's a
the Johnny Young
go-to.
Bosch
He was a
scenario.
go-to for 4Kids.
people right outside my fucking window. Fucking Saturdays. Okay.
Got him.
No, but speaking of voice actors, in English it's Sam Riegel, yes. But in Japanese, I want y'all to know that Pandora's VA is Dio from JoJo.
Of course.
Oh my! Are
Of
you
course.
kidding me?
No!
That's so much better.
It's so good.
That's great.
It's so fucking smooth. I don't have to hear the growl of Rex Raptor underneath every word he says, and him using
Oh my
Thousand Knives
God.
appropriate.
Yeah.
That's so much better.
so funny.
Jesus.
My note for when Arcana stepped out from the shadows was just like, "Hey, Shura."
Hello. Hi, Carl. Look at your feet. Now look at me. Now look at me. Now look at your feet. You have a buzzsaw attached to your fucking legs.
I mean, yeah.
Oh
that's
no.
Just how I
There go
know.
your legs. Now you have to go play Omicron.
Fuck you. I love that he's just like, you don't know the full potential of the Dark Magician, and I'm like, its full potential is to be fused with Red Eyes to make a now banned fusion monster that's busted as shit.
In the year
I love how he says
2021,
that,
yes.
and then he doesn't even know Dark Magician Girl.
Yeah.
Really.
Like, he doesn't know any of the
Well, he's the
archetype at
master
all.
of Dark Magician, not Dark Magician Girl.
We'll get to her.
Yeah, we will.
Okay, here we fucking go. I went to Sam Riegel's IMDb page just to look.
Oh no.
He has 368 different fucking acting credits.
That's it?
That's a lot for
Just kidding.
voice acting. That means he's played 368 different characters in fucking TV and shit.
I hate to see Johnny
And
Young
that's just
Man, I
Bosch.
bet he gets a
named
shit ton of
characters.
royalties.
Name me some of the better ones.
I hate to
Let's
see.
see,
Oh, who's the other one? There's another one
let's
that
see.
voices fucking everything besides Johnny Young Bosch.
I mean, if you just go based off of the fucking Critical Role folks, you've got
Besides
Sam
Matt
Riegel,
Mercer.
you've got Matt Mercer, you've got Laura Bailey, you've got fucking what's his name? God,
What's that other voice actor? Everyone says that he's in everything, like every video game, and he usually is.
Nolan North or Troy Troy
Nolan
Baker.
North,
It's one
yeah.
of those two.
No, it's not either of them. It's another one.
name a character that has the voice, and we can help you.
That's the man. I wish I could.
Yuri Lowenthal, I'm guessing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yuri
Yeah.
Lowenthal.
Who?
Yuri Lowenthal, otherwise known as Playing
PS4
Through
Spider-Man,
Fallout.
Yosuke from Persona 4.
90% of people in New Vegas.
Yeah.
Also, literally your voice in New Vegas.
Too bad I haven't played any of those games. So,
Sounds about right.
yeah.
Oh, God.
I played the beginning of New Vegas, where you go into the desert and you shoot little lizards.
I've actually never played
Something.
New Vegas at all, so
It's a good
don't worry
game.
Oh,
about
it's
it.
fun.
It's a very good game.
Yeah.
I've heard it's very
It was
good. I just have a lot of other stuff to get through right now.
I can't. Is it open world, right?
Yeah.
I can't deal with open world. It gives me too much
Ooh.
anxiety now.
That's fair.
Shibuya, you should do Fallout February.
No.
Shut. I wonder if the director of Saw, like the whole Saw trilogy and the franchise as a whole, forgetting that it's not a trilogy, there's like 9 fucking Saw movies, watched these episodes as a kid and went, this would be a good premise for a series of movies.
Let me see when Saw came out, because I think...
I'm
Maybe
guessing
it's when
Saw
his
came
kid
out
was watching
before
it.
this.
He was like, "Whoa, write that down."
No,
write
Saw
that
was
down.
2004. Yeah, that could theoretically be possible. Shit.
What, like his kid sitting down watching it and he just is watching with him. He's like, this gives me a good idea.
He's sitting down with his kid watching this on a Saturday morning. He's like, those are just saw blades. Saw blades.
Oh, I think we cracked the code.
the
Oh.
first draft of the first Saw movie.
And Yu-Gi-Oh has a puzzle. Jigsaw. Oh my God, we're cracking the code.
Yeah, he asked his kid, like, what's that thing around his neck? Oh, it's like a jigsaw puzzle. A jigsaw, you say?
In his first fucking draft of the Saw movies, he's just like, okay, and then Jigsaw comes out and he's like, you're going to play Yu-Gi-Oh.
Hold on. Guys, the FBI's outside my house. I think we might be onto something a little too much.
Well, I'm gonna take it a step
they're
further.
They just heard about all your
I don't
children.
think it's about Saul, Carl.
No, I think it's about Saw. One of them has the jigsaw puppet and he's holding it menacingly.
You should go ask them.
Well, maybe you should just say, "Hey."
Yes, we're here to kill you. I mean, sell you something.
Do it, pussies! You won't! They walked away. They left. Alright, what's going on? Are we gonna say Shibuya? Something about making it worse?
Oh, literally the Jinzo connection. And then he reads the original Yu-Gi-Oh manga as reference to see like what he can do with this. And then he's like, this guy makes people play games to judge them for crimes. Oh. Literally, this fits a little too well. I think we have discovered something here.
You know what? I'm pretty sure that when Yami in the manga, before it got to the duel monsters part, I'm pretty sure he'd go like, I want to play a game with you. So that tracks even further.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I need to like look up interviews with the director.
This is crazy.
Yeah, I need to
was
see if the
inspired by,
writer literally was like, yeah, I like Yu-Gi-Oh a lot.
Have you ever heard of an anime called Yu-Gi-Oh?
You'd be like, Yu-Gi-Oh, no.
I love that Arcana is sitting here completely focused on getting out a Dark Magician. Meanwhile, he has the Magician of Black Chaos in his fucking hand.
Yeah, well, it doesn't matter because that hand got card destructed anyway.
Yeah, it got fucking blown up, but he's just so focused on this Dark Magician. It's like, bro, you have something better right there.
And then what? And then Yu-Gi-Oh uses the trap card, right? And he's just like, oh no, my plan is ruined. And I'm like, it's been one phase.
Yeah, he's
Just
like, oh no, he fucked me up bad. I can't do anything. And immediately turns around and goes, you're going to get hit by the saw blade and get sent to the Shadow Realm. And I'm like, bro, you're losing.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate to normal Yu-Gi-Oh. Just fucking...
Right?
That's pretty accurate to playing with you, Carl, actually. Just fucking, all right, I play this, and okay, you've gone on 500k, okay, and I lose. Cool. I've got nothing. Awesome.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Fucking
Trains are fun.
bitch.
Smile.
Yeah, that's like fucking trains.
It's even better because now I have my Prank Kids deck. They're awful.
I bet.
Your opponent summoned a monster. Would you like to do something? Yes. All of my monsters would like to sacrifice themselves, bring out more monsters, and destroy there.
Oh my god.
It's awful.
They're
like,
I'm sorry, I'm just trying to cope with the shit that's happening directly outside my window because my window faces
keep hearing,
directly
like-
out front. And so I'm like, it would be nice if someone could fucking warn me that gardeners are coming to the neighborhood today.
Shibuya, that moment of silence followed by the whirring. It's fucking great.
Editing this is going to become a
so
nightmare
good.
on my end solely because of this shit, and I'm mad.
Nightmare.
Nah, just leave it in.
Nightmare.
If I left it in, that'd be a lot easier for me, but I would feel like shit.
Good.
Yeah.
They're not going to stop, so just keep going. I'll chime in when I have
Season
to, but
2,
otherwise...
episode 12.
Yeah, I was about to say I don't have any other notes for episode 11. Oh, the whole like no one will find us here, and I was like, yeah, Circus Tent is definitely something that'll blend into a city.
Why did Taya's titties look like a triangle?
What the fuck?
She got that Madonna cone boob.
She do. They're just like fucking straight out, straight back in. It's like, oh Jesus Christ, see a doctor.
Grandpa Muto, are your nipples like pointy? Do you feel breezy? Do you feel cold out here?
Oh my god.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
I forgot what my first note was for episode 61, and reading it back, I'm losing my mind, because I just went, well, shit, Dark Magician about to learn what it's like to be Marie Antoinette.
Yeah, don't worry. I made sure to put in all caps. It's the Bezos Slayer. I love that they just, for like 9 turns, just kept putting down face downs.
Yeah, it's funny.
I'll put down 2 face downs. Well, I will too. I'll put down another one. So will I. One more, and same here. All right, can we stop jacking each other off now? Can we play the fucking game? I want to go kiss on my wife's neck, please. Yuki, I'm so thirsty. It's been 10 years.
Yeah, this was the episode. I was like, I know that card and that one.
Yeah.
It's like, I actually know what's going on.
So, I just want to
great
bring
feeling.
up that I found it very funny that Mystic Tomatoes in Arcana's deck, because he's a performer, and so when performers do shit work, they get tomatoes thrown at them, and I just thought that was really funny and neat.
That's funny as hell. I love that it looks nothing like its card art for some reason.
Oh yeah, for some reason they used the alternate card art for the actual art of the monster, because that's probably easier to draw for the animation team, but then on the card art they used the, like, glossier, more detailed one. Because that jack-o'-lantern looking face on Mystic Tomato is its own card art. They just said, no, we're not using that. Dub and sub, by the way.
I love them giving him a backstory, and my first thought immediately was just, yo, he a baddie, though? he hot as fuck.
Yeah.
Yugi, look at my face! I mean...
Look at what they did to me, you daddy! I'm sorry, continue.
I mean, to be honest, you have, like, no scar tissue around the mask or around your eyes from what I can see on the mask, so, like, did you even get injured?
Shibuya, how did this coffin explode?
I don't fucking know, bitch.
They didn't do it in
Listen.
the sub, they didn't say anything about it.
They
in the
don't
sub.
explain it, it still fucking explodes.
It just explodes.
Listen, there's a reason. There's a reason.
What kind of escape trick is that?
A bad one?
Right? It's like, I'm going to
I don't-
explode and then
If I don't get out
magically
in
come
time,
out of
I'll
this.
blow up. Wait, I can't get out and...
My note for that was just, man, he loses his career, is so upset his marriage deteriorates. Kind of dark. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, a
who's
little
writing
bit.
this?
Sometimes Yu-Gi-Oh! Just does that. And 4Kids is like, yeah, we can leave that in.
And then right after that, he's like, there are a few things you can count on and fewer people. And I was like, Jesus, writer? Like,
Yeah.
are you okay?
Literally in the sub, he just goes, you're too young, you wouldn't understand. The world is cruel. And I'm like, yeah, but bitch, damn.
Fucking Arcana Todd over
Card
here.
game. Oh,
There's a hole in the world like a great black pit and is filled with people who are filled with shit and the vermin of the world inhabit it.
I'd
That was
also
impressive.
like to
I love
bring
that
up
song.
a very good line.
I was.
Yugi just going, you rely on tricks and illusions to win. He's an illusionist, Yugi! That's sort of his fucking shtick, bud.
No, don't worry. I had the same
Also,
note.
magical hats is an illusion also. So, a hypocrite? Kind of.
Imagine if instead of the sword box that he had Yugi go into, yeah, he had him choose a magical hat.
Oh my god.
It's just like you can just choose this one and you have Arcana just like, okay, shit, which one was that? Okay, that one leads to that office building downtown. Okay, cool, gotta run. Fuck.
And that dark energy disc will take something even more precious from you. Your foreskin!
No.
No. No. I just got that reattached. You what?
I could say something awful here, and I will not.
Do it.
No.
Do it. Join us.
No.
Do it. Join us. Do it.
Bitch, I have restraint. That's more than you'll ever show.
Gooble gobble. One of us. One of us.
No.
Coward.
Also, this was the episode where I wrote, if two duelists were in a basement and one stole the other's mind with the dark energy disc, would that be fucked up or what? And I still think that's way too funny.
That's pretty good.
Like, it has no right being that good.
Oh, at some point.
I thought the arena was pretty cool.
All right, it was when he brought out his Dark Magician. I just wrote Dark Magician Himbofication.
Yeah.
And then when they strapped him to a cross, I just typed all caps Dark Magician Crucifixion.
He literally says, your minion is crucified to Yugi at one point in the sub. And I fucking lost my shit.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Hey, that slaps ass. Hey, that fucks.
I also
Hey, that
literally
fucks
brought up
real
the
hard.
comparison to Saw during this episode. I was just like, damn, Arcana just has a bunch of death traps that'll slice Dark Magician's head off. That's like Saw. That's insane.
I made the comparison to Saw the second they walked into the room, and I was like, this looks like a room you'd see in Saw. Just two dudes strapped down to a fucking table, just like, please God help us. And he's like, one of you has to kill the other. There's a key behind your eyeball.
Oh, God.
I always get like, I think I've made it through like 6 of the movies, and then the last year I just kind of like lose interest, and also it's gross.
I mean, I respect you being able to watch it. I could not. Baby. Yeah, I don't do great with gore, sue me.
Have you guys seen VHS?
You probably shouldn't watch Amazon's then. I have seen VHS,
I
actually.
think it was like a trilogy of... Yeah.
VHS.
Hey, fun story about the movie VHS,
Crazy.
the horror anthology movie. I passed out during that movie and pissed my pants.
Oh, no.
What?
I was watching it with some friends, and they got to a part where they're like harvesting organs from this girl's body, and it was like over 100 degrees in my room. I forgot to turn my air conditioner on, hadn't drank any water,
Well,
and I'm watching this, and I was like, I'm gonna put my head back for a second because I feel sick. And then the next thing I knew, I was on the floor covered in piss, unconscious.
well, shit.
And I got up and I was like, wow, this sucks. My friends in the call are freaking out, like, are you all right? And I was like, yeah, I just passed out. It's fine.
Yeah, VHS was intense.
I love that Mother Grizzly's just there.
Are we talking about Yu-Gi-Oh, or?
Yes. When they just cut back to Taya and Solomon,
Oh, yeah.
and they just show two randos dueling, and I'm just like, yo, Mother Grizzly!
I didn't even catch that, huh?
Yeah, just a big
I
bear.
didn't even notice that either.
Nice.
Also, sorry if you can hear any background noise. My roommate decided now is the perfect time to start vacuuming.
Yeah.
Shora,
Same hat.
don't worry. I also know pain.
I legitimately can't even tell if you can hear it, so...
Well, I can't from Discord, but I'm sure it'll show up in the recording potentially, and I'll take care of that the same way I'll have to take care of my own. But don't worry about it. That is my job.
Cool.
I absolutely adore when Arcana is talking about, like, you have to be able to use your monsters. You have to sacrifice them sometimes. And his Dark Magician's just like, wait, what the fuck? I didn't sign up for this.
Dark Magician just goes, shit, that's not what you told me. What the fuck?
He's like, wait, what?
Oh.
What?
So I've got a fun piece of trivia about this, by the way.
Oh.
This alternate art Dark Magician, not only is there an actual, like, physical alternate art of it,
Yeah.
which
Yeah.
is really cool, because I really love this color scheme. You know how all Yu-Gi-Oh cards have the little 8-digit code on the corner that lets you, like, type that number into a game and get that card in the game?
Yeah.
No, actually.
Yeah, all Yu-Gi-Oh cards on the little on the corner have a little 8-digit code, and in a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh games, there's a place where you can just input that code and you'll get that card in the game.
That's cool as hell. I like that.
Yeah. This card and the original, like, normal Dark Magician have two different codes.
Yeah, for
Where
the art.
normally alternate arts have the same code.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that a lot.
Which means that there was a Yu-Gi-Oh game, I believe it was like Reshef of Destruction or something like that,
Dumb name.
where you could get this version of Dark Magician and the other version of Dark Magician and have 3 of each in the same deck because it thought it was 2 different cards.
Oh,
That's
that's
great.
funny. That is really
But even
funny.
better, I can't technically talk about a lot of this until way later on, but there's a lore reason for why this Dark Magician exists.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay, so it is different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're very
know if
much
they just did that.
different monster, same name.
I love fucking Arcana sitting here like, if your monsters fear you, then they'll work for you even better. And this thing's just like,
Oh, now I get the Bezos. Okay, I get it.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
what?
I had a specific I had a specific note where I was just like, if Doll of Demise's name in Japanese is just Chucky, I'm going to have a conniption. So I'd like you all to guess now what Doll of Demise's name is in Japanese.
Bad.
Chucky. Chuck.
It's probably just Hell Doll.
Okay. Sure, you want to
Demon
guess?
doll.
Shora's dead.
Demon child.
The Hell Doll.
I
got
have
him.
no idea. I'm just gonna guess Dark Marionette.
Okay.
That's pretty good.
Carl was the closest. It's Killer Doll. Kira Dodu. And I'm like, thank God
Gross.
it's not just Chucky, because that would have just made me mad.
Kira was a doll?
Yeah, they turned Light Yagami into a plushie.
I got a Ryuk plushie sitting somewhere up in my room.
What?
Death Note. Don't worry, that'll be a separate podcast.
Oh.
Finally,
Well,
let's
Death
fucking
Note.
go. Been dying to talk about Death Note.
Hee hee, I see what you did there.
Oh, I get it. Good one.
Yeah, that was a pretty funny joke. All right, so season 2, episode 13.
Well, hold on, because
Oh,
I also need to talk about how when Arcana takes the souls out of the monsters and shoots them through Big Shield Garden to hit Yugi's life points directly, there's a sub-only thing that is very good. And it's this little sound effect that happens when the soul pierces through Big Shield Garden directly to hit Yugi's life points. And it's just a little cartoon popping noise. I don't know why they chose that specific sound effect, but like it's so fucking funny. I need to send it to you guys when this is over, because
I actually
I was
forgot.
hoping it'd be like nim 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 nim.
I actually forgot that happened. But that was something where it's like, this is stupid and I hate it, but I love it actually.
Oh, Yugi's Dark Magician just going, no,
Yeah, just no. I'm gonna
no, not
sacrifice
my
soul.
husbando.
I gotta save you. I gotta save my boy.
Yeah. But it is interesting because that's the kind of thing that like the actual TCG addresses sometimes. Like when cards specifically say any card with that name is affected. That would actually apply in this sort of instance. So it's not the most absurd thing they could have done, but them just straight up saying Yugi's Dark Magician chose to do it is a little dumb.
May I explain to you what happened with these first 2 notes in season 2, episode 13?
Okay.
I had written down, "One more attack and I'll drain all the cum from your body."
Of course you wrote it.
And then immediately after he licked his lips, and I had to type out, "Do not lick your lips."
Jesus Christ.
Awful.
Can I also just bring up how off-model Arcana is in this episode and how wild it looks?
I mean, yeah, a little bit.
Yeah. And then I come across a tweet on twitter.com of them just saying, yeah, Studio Gallop never hired
Yep.
official character designers, so each director just took the characters in whatever direction they wanted. And I was like, that explains it. That's also kind of raw. Hi, this is Editing Shibuya, here to tell you that I was wrong. Very wrong, actually. I went back, I looked at the tweet, and I saw that there was a reply that corrected the misinformation. So, Studio Gallop did in fact have a character designer. Actually, they had 2. Hime no Michi and Araki Shingo specifically. The thing is that they didn't actually have a chief animation supervisor who would iron out the kinks, make sure everything looked nice and polished the way it does nowadays. And apparently a lot of older long-running series tended to do this because episodes weren't really intended to be viewed more than once. Like, it would air on TV and then you'd try to catch it again and couldn't. So, yeah. Just correcting some misinformation, making sure that we only put out, facts on Millennium Mic. At least for stuff that actually matters. Like when we correct jokes. Whatever. But anyway, back to the episode. Whoop!
That's pretty good.
Thank you. I retweeted that. I mid fucking recording. I was like, "Oh shit, really?"
Yeah, it's really interesting to see each different episode director do their interpretation of specifically Yugi. Because it varies in little ways across, all these episodes.
For reference, there are 16 different Yu-Gi-Oh art styles.
Yeah.
Jesus.
It's nuts, but it's fun.
And sometimes they will change mid-episode. It's real fucking good.
Why is everything being recalled because it might have glass or hard plastic in it. Like, what happened at all these processing plants? So I saw that for Hot Pockets. I saw that for something else.
I mean, if they're all owned by like one company,
I think it was ice cream.
then yeah, no, I saw the ice cream one, and I lost my shit because I was like, thank God that's not the brand I got. Because imagine recovering
What's
from.
wrong, Bio? You don't want Hot Pocket sand?
God damn it, Short.
2 sand pockets with mozzarella cheese and sand in a seasoned
pockets.
crust.
I hate it.
Sand pockets brand sand.
Oh yeah, literally in the sub, Pandora has a moment where he goes, "It's my end phase. I set a card. My turn's over." And I'm like, that's not what the end phase does, you fuck. Learn the rules.
Got him. I like the funny scales.
They were kind of funny. I mean, it was
Also
sad
on
when,
Yu-Gi-Oh! On Yu-Gi-Oh.com, the episode description for Season 2, Episode 12 mentioned that Arcana had more than one Dark Magician in his deck, but they don't show that until this episode. So I was like, wow.
Well, no,
Thanks for the spoiler, idiots!
he discusses in the first episode of this 3-parter that he has multiple Dark Magicians that he has cut the edges off of.
Shibuya was a joke, I know.
Okay, that's funny.
You ruined the
That's a
whole
funny joke. That's a good bit.
It's hilarious.
You
That
destroyed the
was
whole,
really good.
You took the
That's
bit
a-
and you crushed it in between your hands.
Yes, I'm allowed. I'm the owner of this podcast.
You ruined my life and destroyed my crops.
Well, isn't that a
My
fucking
children
shame?
will starve.
What children? I wouldn't trust you with any child.
I care about my children. I don't care about anyone else's other than Bio's.
Oh,
children?
you have children? Name all of them.
There's Poob. There's Betty. There's Grimwald.
The fuck?
Don't forget about Brog.
There's
Why?
Skringo.
You're gonna subject your kids to names
Skringo's
like
my favorite
Poob,
one.
Grimwald,
Named
Gringo?
him from, like,
They're gonna
the
get bullied in
1800s.
school.
I didn't say Gringo. I said Springo.
Springo. Okay.
He's my favorite
Because
one.
that's better.
They just need to get Big Brother with a good reputation so they don't get bullied. That's all I mean.
Exactly. Springo. I trained Springo to be the best. He's a killing machine.
You just... Oh my god.
Bro, I can't believe they put Dark Magician Girl in. I'm so happy. The bigger the giggle, the bigger the jiggle. Hunk for magic thoughts.
Yeah, Arcana not knowing that Dark Magician Girl is a card is funny because it's like, you were so focused on your wife, you didn't know about my wife. And then Yami just pulled her out of the deck.
Yugi really just out here like, I play $20.
She's very cute.
Sorry, go ahead, Bio.
I was just saying the character design for Dark Magician Girl is real good.
That's why she's a fan favorite. Look
Yeah,
at her.
and as you can imagine, they had to censor the card art for America.
Of course.
It was censored?
It exposes a little bit of cleavage in the Japanese art, and they were just like, no titty.
No titty no exist. No one got those.
Yeah, no titties here.
None of that. I love she just like looks so unamused the whole time she's looking at Arcana. She's just like,
Well, yeah, because he's a freak.
he is.
Like, if you had to stare at that, would you also not be judgmental?
That's very true. I love this dipshit like attacks her, doesn't realize that she gets stronger than his monster.
Yeah,
And
because
then
Yugi withheld rules.
after so long of Yugi just saying, just let us both out of these chains, we can finish the duel like respectable adults. And now that he's lost, he's like, no, I don't want to be in this. Oh, why did I do this? It's like, you fucking idiot.
Yeah.
He's like, Yugi, fucking Yami told you, stupid. He said let you both go and he didn't listen. This is what you get. Also, hey, how did Tristan know where they were?
Tristan just sort of showed up at the right
Just
place
sort
at
of-
the right time. He
sort of
didn't know.
appeared. I think something's up with Tristan. I don't think we can trust him.
You think that's going to be the season finale? You think he's going to, like, pull
Season
pull
finale. I was the one pulling Merrick's strings. I'm the true evil Yugi.
I was Merrick the entire time.
Wait, I'm sorry. Are you saying that the real Disney twist villain was Tristan the whole time?
It's like in Frozen where it
Ah,
was that
shit, I
one
have to
guy
make
that
another
stabbed
edit.
Elsa or whatever.
Oh yeah, the one random guy that likes like chocolate fountains or something.
Yeah, that random dude who in Kingdom Hearts 3 showed up at the end of the Frozen world unintroduced. And
Yeah.
then it's like, oh,
They
that's
don't even
just
show his
Hans.
face. They literally don't even show his face.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
it's
his
like-
model is garbage.
It's so funny.
Fucking- It's so fun. It's like, what are you guys doing?
You know what? They spent all of the Frozen budget on
Fuck Arendelle.
Skull, and I respect that because that wolf is real fun.
If you
Wolf's
like
real good.
Arendelle as a world, you're an idiot and I hate you.
I
Bad
like
design.
Arendelle.
Arendelle is the worst world in KH3
No,
in my opinion.
the
I just
design.
don't like it.
Yeah, no, I think it's the worst in KH3. The design's good. It's just they
Could have been
made
better.
you do it 4
Could have been
times.
so much better. You could have
Yeah.
had us go into the castle and like have the whole first
Yeah.
bit where they like.
Well, I
meet
think that was
Elsa and
supposed to be
Anna.
the castle, right?
No, like
Because if you go into it, there's like 3 spires, which is like the same as the actual Elsa's castle, I think.
No, but it's Larxine's magic castle because she
No,
figured
I
out how to
meant,
use ice powers because Disney wouldn't let Elsa be evil.
No, I meant
Yeah,
If it
the
didn't
actual.
drop us in the middle of the fucking movie and didn't make us climb the mountain 16 damn times.
That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. Like,
Yeah,
if they had us
yeah, the
appear like in
up and down is
Arendelle
real bad.
Castle around the time of the party, where like Elsa, like let's say no one knows Elsa has ice power. She's there in the castle. It's at that exact party where it's revealed that she has them. But in Kingdom Hearts 3, it's that a Heartless attacks her, and Sora's like, "Oh, look out!" and she goes, "Wah!" and that's when she runs away.
She saves someone's life and is like, "Oh my god, I'm a monster."
They introduce Hans at that
I
point.
should've
They
let him
introduce
die.
Anna. They introduce that they know each other, and Sora goes, "Don't worry, we'll go after her." But then Anna gets concerned and goes after Elsa and Sora, and it just makes sense. Why didn't they do it?
Yeah, no, the first part would fucking write itself because, you know, the entire time Elsa in the fucking movie is like super stressed out, super anxious about everything going on. And those negative emotions attract Heartless.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Kingdom Hearts cast. Sorry, I just get really heated thinking about how they fucked this world up. I
No.
don't even like Frozen, and
Okay,
they fucked
okay.
this world up so bad.
Yeah, they did.
Yes, the world story is bad. I like going around the mountain, though. It's fun.
Navigating it is kind of fun, but I hate losing all my progress and being knocked down 3 separate fucking
Yeah.
Yeah,
times.
no,
I
yeah,
agree
going
with
up
that.
and down is awful.
Yeah.
But the actual like exploration of it's been.
I wish
pretty
Tristan
fun.
would fall down a mountain 3 separate times.
Hey, that's
No,
how we
you
tie it
don't.
back.
You wish that.
we saved
You
it.
wish the kids were on the.
I wish I
top of
didn't
that.
have to do the fucking Frozen minigame 6
Yeah, that's awful,
times to
too.
get a goddamn orichalcum.
I hate that we did it even once. The first time I did it, I was like, I hate this. Why?
Yeah.
Sliders.
I was
fine
okay with it the
powers.
first time because I was like, whatever, you broke up the monotony of mountain climbing. That's okay. But the fact that they, you know, locked the Ultima weapon behind doing it an additional 6 goddamn times
Just be
minimum.
good at it.
Minimum,
stupid.
yeah.
Anyway.
That's if you know where everything is, which you won't without help.
Yeah, no, I used a guide because I wasn't about to do that 20 damn times.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
so
love that Yami's
I have some
just like,
horrible
oh,
news.
Oh.
I've been like silently grinding through KH1 because getting up to level 99 takes forever.
Yeah.
Yes, I
And
agree.
I grinded up like 30 levels, right? Or like 20 levels.
Oh no.
It just crashed.
Oh no.
I'm so sad.
I'm so sorry.
I've been grinding
That's
all day.
rough, buddy.
Bio,
Yeah.
as someone who's been in that exact scenario of
I
having to
feel
grind
that.
up all those levels, I'm
Oh
so
my
sorry.
God.
That sucks.
Oh
ass.
my
Yeah.
god. Okay, anyways.
You know what's worse? Yami just standing there watching a man get slowly murdered.
Yeah.
He's just like, Yugi, I'm gonna make you watch a live snuff film right now. And Yugi's like, can we not? Hey, can we not? Hey, bud, can we not? Bud, hey, bud.
What's even funnier is Taya and Co saying, Yugi's been gone for hours. How many hours does it take to do a fucking duel? God damn.
And this show, many. They're like, Yugi, open the door. We're here to help you. And he's just like, hold on, I gotta save this guy who tried to kill me.
Yeah, I mean, Yami doesn't give a fuck, but Yugi gives a fuck. Yugi is a
He's-
nice lad.
He's
Listen, I don't want blood getting stained all over me.
It wouldn't be the
I'm not
first
letting
time.
this
He's
guy
used
get
to
his
it.
legs cut off. I can't deal with that kind of bullshit
If
today.
he didn't want it to happen, he would have done it himself instead of letting Yugi go and save him. I also love this dude's so thirsty he almost gets killed, but he's free now so he can go hug his quote-unquote wife, which is just the fucking marionette just sitting there.
Yeah,
What was her fucking name again?
Catherine.
Catherine. They really should have called her Mary. That way you could have made the joke
Marionette.
of marionette.
Fucking Christ.
Damn.
No,
that'd be
Annette
great.
would have been funnier. I'm gonna marry Annette.
God damn.
Merrick should, like... He just goes up to Merrick. He's like, "Can you bring back my dead wife, my dead love, Annette?"
Yes, I'll help you marry
She isn't even
Annette.
She isn't even dead. She isn't even dead. She just left him. She was just like, "You're a fourth-rate duelist with a third-rate cock," and left.
Since these were the
She's
episodes
dead
I
to
saw the
me.
most of, I had a moment where I was like, I could have sworn I remembered a plot point about her dying in a car accident, or her like actively being dead, and Merrick being like, "I'll bring her back from the Shadow Realm for you, Arcana. You just have to kill this child." And then 4Kids didn't actually do that, and I'm here like, what am I remembering? Is this just shit I made up to make it cooler?
I love that Merrick just possesses his body to steer at fucking Yugi and go, "While you were out hanging with your school friends, I was mastering card games."
Yeah.
Greetings, Pharaoh. My name is Merrick Ishtar. Ishizu is my sister. That's basically all you got from this conversation. Goodbye.
No, there's more to the conversation in the sub, and I'd like to...
Oh, right. There's also the quiet one. Always beware the quiet one.
Oh yeah, the quiet
always
one.
the quiet ones.
one's a good bit, and we're gonna get to see
Hey,
that soon.
Carl, you got anything to say about the quiet ones?
Everyone just ganks until the quiet one slams his fists on the desk.
Please shut the fuck up now. God,
Bakura from school?
please stop.
Bakura?
Please stop. Okay. I was gonna make a joke about how Merrick
hey,
goes on this
Shibuya.
rant in the sub about how the Gravekeepers live in quote-unquote necropolis, because of course they fucking do.
Of course
But
they do.
now I can't do that because you ruined the tone.
It took us an hour and 40 minutes to get to a Bakura joke.
Hey, Shibuya, look me in the eyes. Look me in the eyes. I work in a school district in New York. That's my greatest fear. I'm allowed to joke about it. That's how I cope with that thought.
Okay, that's a very good point. Understandable. Have a nice day.
It's almost happened at least twice in my life.
Jesus, okay. Yeah. Fair.
I'm unafraid to say that due to school plays bullying in high school, I almost became that kid. So
God.
I'll make as many jokes about it as I want to.
Imagine
I have a classmate that is like insane.
Don't come to the podcast recording next week. What?
Sure, please.
And he like had like a bunch of guns in his apartment. He always talks about like how awful the school is and how like corrupt they are, and I'm like, I am very terrified of you.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Please don't.
absolutely
Yeah, I
fair.
mean, fair.
I'm just imagining.
Anyways.
I imagine Tristan, after breaking into this room with everyone, walking up to one of the blades and just being like, "What's this glowing thing?" and touching it and just like dropping.
No, nothing happens because Tristan's already fucking brain dead.
What's this thing? It tickles.
Strange that.
Pharaoh
Tristan, are you-
just like the fuck. The Pharaoh just looks over like, we're gonna ignore that. Just not going to.
We're not gonna talk about what just happened there. I'm afraid of Tristan now. We're going to leave. I'm going to go sleep. And that's going to be the end of this day and my memories of it.
Yami just going, Yuki, I'm just making a mental note about Tristan, and I feel as though I should let you know. Watch out for that dumb bitch. Something is up.
Oh, I
Things
know.
are not all there.
Pharaoh, can we stop by McDonald's? Yes, Yugi, we can stop by McDonald's.
Can I get a Millennium McGriddle?
I want some.
I
I, want
mean,
some nuggies. You can have some.
I guess you
have
can get a Millennium
one
McGriddle if you
5-piece.
want one.
Pharaoh, they sell 6 pieces. They don't sell 5. They'll give you 5 pieces, Yugi.
Pharaoh, can I get a Millennium McGriddle? I mean, I guess. Can I get 2?
Now you're taking it too
Can
far.
Can I get 300 of them?
Yugi, are you okay?
Yugi, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Yugi, do you want me to hide your Millennium McGriddle in a magical hat, or do you want it to eat it? You have 2 choices here. If you get too greedy, you can never have it.
Yugi. He's just from Joey's pocket. Yugi.
Joseph.
Yugi, it's me. Baby dragon. I
You can,
require the McGriddle Yugi. Joey, just ignore him, you. Just ignore him, you. It's what I have to do every day. The voices don't stop you. The voices don't stop you.
Yami just going, baby dragon, I can hear you, and I will not be buying you your McGriddle. Take it up with your father.
He just starts crying. He just like growls a little bit and then just starts crying softly.
Do you think Baby Dragon, like, we know Baby Dragon calls Joey Joseph. Does he have a name for everyone in the group?
Yugifer.
Because, like...
Yugifer, you must listen to me.
Yami Mantha.
Saint Eugenstein.
Teonzu.
Green Tia Gardner.
Trisket. He fed him Triscuits once, and now he thinks that's his actual name.
You're my favorite snack, Triscuit.
Bakura.
Thanks.
Why don't I get one? You're not worth it.
No, I was
He
gonna
just
say
goes thief.
Yami Bakura is bitch. He just calls him bitch constantly.
Salutations,
Hey.
my fine bitch.
Hey, you.
Please stop
hey,
calling
hey.
me that.
What? Bitch.
Like, literally, Baby Dragon's the only one who knows when Bakura goes evil because he changes from calling him Bakura to bitch, and everyone thinks he's just being rude, but in reality, he's trying to warn them.
What is
They won't
everyone's
listen.
least favorite play or card?
Oh wait, I wanted to say Merrick is like freaking awesome. That's my favorite
Merrick's
villain
hot.
right now.
Hey, you know what?
He's so raw.
Odeon
Yes.
is fucking
He like
daddy.
pulls off that like his clothes and he has the tattoo on the back. It's so cool.
Oh, yeah.
Merrick is so fucking pretty. I hate it. He needs to wear that headpiece more often because he looks so fucking pretty with it.
Look
does.
at my man Odeon. Tell me he's not attractive.
No, they are all
Odeon?
attractive. Like, Takahashi knows how to make pretty boys.
Odeon is the tall dude who's standing there talking to Merrick. You get to see his face for not the first time, but you get to hear his name for the first time and know that that's him.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go ahead and say my least favorite card and play is a bit of an odd one. Roulette Spider.
Really?
Wow, coward.
Okay.
Time Wizard.
I'm saying that because it's such a cop-out card because it really shouldn't have worked in any other fucking time. Because normally you roll a six-sided die. On a 1, you have your life points. On a 2, you make an attack a direct attack. On a 3, you choose a monster you control and change the attack target to it. On a 4, you choose a monster your opponent controls, change the attack target to it. 5, negate the attack, inflict damage to your opponent equal to the monster's
Yeah, but
attack.
this is anime
6.
rules. This is a different card.
Yeah, but these are holograms. You gotta make it fun.
Yeah, it's fucking dumb. Also, just the mental image of Roulette Spider jumping on your face like that is
Hey, that's real
terrifying.
good.
Yeah, that's a head crab.
My least favorite play is
you-
Jinzo's hyper alloy armor, or whatever the fuck that shit is, because that was
Yeah.
dumb.
Oh yeah.
Die titanium armor.
What was yours, Bio? Was it just the same?
Time Wizard.
Yeah.
Of course.
Of course.
Mine was a Dark Magic Curtain, a card which lets you summon a, quote, Dark Magician, and only Dark Magician in the real-life TCG, being used to summon Dark Magician Girl.
No, it works. It's in the name.
No,
They didn't put that in the rules yet.
but they will.
I hate that fucking doll also. That doll can get out of my face in my life.
Look, Doll of Demise was one that I
Bad.
had as a kid.
Bad.
It had good stats, but I
Bad.
hated the art, but I can
Bad.
respect it for being strong.
Bad art. Bad, awful. Hate it.
The more concerning thing should be that it has a fucking soul, Carl.
Yeah, that's pretty fucked up.
Everything has a soul if you're not careful.
You know what? That's fair.
I'm gonna go ahead and say my favorite card is that alternate art Dark Magician because that thing is still cool looking.
Dark Magician
I love
Girl.
that color scheme.
Yeah, that's
I
fair.
like Dark Magician Girl too.
My
Dark
favorite
Magician
play is just Yugi going, "You used a Dark Magic Curtain. Well, fuck you. I get to use it too."
Listen
Yeah.
to me. I want to hold Dark Magician's girl's hand and take her to see a movie.
What
Push her on
movie?
a tire swing. I don't know. Whatever movie she wants to see.
I respect that.
Carl, would you like to go see Saw?
That hasn't been in theaters in like 20 something years. Would you like to
They're
go
doing
see
a special
Saw?
showing just for us.
I forced them to show it. I held my rod up like a gun. They're gonna show it now. Okay. All right.
I rented out the theater. I got us special seats.
My favorite card is Roulette Spider.
Hell yeah. Good taste.
I thought
Perfect.
it was funny.
Shibuya and I just being out here being opposites today.
My backup for favorite play was just Arcana's Dark Magician going, "No, fuck you," and giving Dark Magician Girl his power to spite this bitch. Because I thought that was really funny that he was just like specifically glaring from the grave at this man, just going, "I'm gonna kill you myself."
It was phenomenal.
Yeah. All right, well,
Why are you still here?
we're still here because we need to discuss what our next set of episodes to watch are. Our next episodes that we will be watching are episodes 63 to 67. On the website in season 2, that is episode 14 through 18. We're doing another set of 5 because afterwards we've got some long duels.
Let's go, baby. Excited.
But I have bad news. We saw Rex. Rex is gone, but Weevil remains.
Yeah,
We
don't
must
worry.
exterminate him.
Don't worry. I know what episodes are next, and I'm excited and also fucking full of hatred.
Yeah, same.
We're back!
I'm putting the warning out.
Why are you using we?
I'm putting the warning out now. Y'all better be ready for a lot of very angry notes about Weevil Underwood.
Well, this just in. Carl gets angry at a child. Goodbye, everybody.
Stop.
Thank you for listening to the Millennium Microphone. This podcast is something all 4 of us are very excited to be making and putting out. So if you like what you hear, make sure to follow everyone's social media to keep up to date. And if you know someone that you think would like our show, show them an episode. Send them to our Patreon at patreon.com/millenniummike. Spreading the word helps us a lot, helps us give you more content. It's a win-win. We have a lot of upcoming ideas for this show, for stuff to offer our patrons, so please keep an eye out for that. But none of that is possible without viewers like you. So thank you very much for tuning in. We'll see you next duel.